Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you have had a great holiday season thus far, and hopefully we can add to that holiday cheer right now by doing the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Christmas Canon Rock.
And we're doing this one because Mark requested it. Mark has supported the channel many times over.
Thank you so much, Mark. We are so grateful.
Yes, very much so. And we don't know anything about the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, or didn't know anyways, prior to Mark requesting it.
Yeah, but they have a really cool story as to how they got their name. The lead singer, or like the person who brought the band together, Paul O'Neill, I believe is his name. He had traveled to Russia and he saw that, Siberia could be beautiful, but also very harsh and unforgiving in certain times. Yeah, and challenging. But they had a trans railway type situation for commuting that went all the way across Siberia. And then so he was thinking that it's kind of a metaphor for life, and that life can be beautiful, but it can also be very harsh and unforgiving. And that music is something that can take everyone all the way across life, right? And we all have in common in life as almost like a railway of your emotions. So,
that's right. Yeah. So
really cool.
It was kind of the philosophical approach that he took with the name, which
I thought
was cool.
That was really neat.
Yeah, that was cool to find that out. Clearly, we're learning about TSO, as they like to be called here. And Mark was saying that this is a group that you guys are probably going to know on the channel, maybe more so than we will, which seems to be a common theme.
Yes.
But I'm not familiar with Christmas Canon Rock. This doesn't ring a bell at all in terms of a Christmas song. However, apparently it's one of the best selling. It's like the top 10 in digital sales for Christmas singles. So clearly it's pretty popular.
Who knows? Maybe we'll recognize it.
Maybe. Anyways, we should get into it
Let's find out.
Get some of these Christmas carols going.
Rockin' and rollin'.
Very rocky Christmas song.
Our
Definitely one of the more rocky songs I've heard, and I guess that would now make sense as to why the song is called Christmas Canon Rock.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the additive there. I mean, I was thinking when I read the title initially, like rock, like an actual rock.
Oh,
You know,
okay,
not like the music form of rock.
Yeah. I was thinking more of like rock. I mean, I guess, yeah, but not that rocky. But you know, you have like Jingle Bell Rock. Like, it's more of like a dance, like you do the
Yeah, and
out.
I guess that would be kind of rocky as well, but in a different era.
Yeah,
right?
For sure.
Anyways, I was thinking, because the name is kind of, misleading, I would say, Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking like immediately of an orchestra feel, which sure. There's orchestral elements, maybe more of a classical feel to some of this. Like that was kind of how we transitioned initially to this rock portion, which I was like, what is this? Mm-hmm. And then we went into this gospel-y, classical kind of feel almost, with the singers, obviously, the vocalists, which were great. And,
incredible.
That was very, very powerful. So, it was just, and then we transitioned out of that and finished with this rock feel, but it still did have that Christmas vibe to it. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like overly heavy. It would just had a rock feel. So definitely a unique composition for sure. I wasn't expecting it at all.
Yeah, and I think what they were doing with the guitar kind of had a Christmassy feel too. Like it didn't remind me of like exactly of bells, but that's what it almost kind of reminded me of, like Christmas sounds. Mm-hmm. It's weird though, because I really recognized, like it seemed familiar, the tune of what they were doing with the guitar, but I don't recognize it in this form, like with being this rocky. So I feel like maybe I've heard somebody else or like something else cover this or try to like do their own thing with this, but like in a different way maybe. Yeah. So I was like, it's one of those things where I'm like, it sounds familiar, but it sounds different. So,
yeah. I mean, it's hard to remember all of the Christmas songs, right?
Yeah.
For the melodies of them, but I do agree it does sound somewhat familiar, and they added probably their own twist to this one, right? And so that was cool. I mean, I think, it was, as I said, not something I was anticipating.
No, it was very different.
But that's always refreshing to listen to something different, especially from the Christmas side of things, right? Yes. Because we hear the same Christmas songs
over and over again,
repeated quite often.
Yes.
And we're learning even in the past few weeks that those Christmas songs, maybe there's more depth to them, or we didn't take it in and we just heard it in the background.
Yeah.
And there's more layers to them.
Yeah, or like you said, even people taking traditional Christmas songs and putting their own spin on it.
Mm-hmm. But in this one, it was definitely, a completely different side of Christmas.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, so that was cool. Thanks, Mark, for getting us to check that one out. Hopefully you enjoyed vibing out with us. Didn't want to pause it throughout because it just, it seemed like we were building some momentum with those vocals there.
Yeah.
And if you did enjoy it, everybody else other than Mark, clearly, because, Mark's been a tremendous supporter. Now, the rest of you got to jump in and hit that like button for us. That's your gift to us on Christmas, is hitting that like button, leaving us a comment, hitting that subscription button as well. Don't forget the notification post as well, because YouTube's been a little hit and miss with these notifications recently.
Yeah, not showing all the videos all the time.
So that's what we've been hearing anyways. I'm not putting any conspiracy theories out there. But make sure you do that for us. We would have greatly appreciated it, but we have greatly appreciated everything that you guys have done thus far on the channel.
So much.
Yeah, we're grateful for what you guys have provided us this year. We wouldn't be where we are. We're excited to go towards 2024 and see what else we can do. And hopefully you're along with us for that journey. Anyways, that's it from me. You want to add anything else, Samantha?
Just hope you guys have a very happy and safe holiday season, and that we'll hopefully see you in the next one.
Yeah. Take care, guys.